I'm a big
Are you guys
fan
in
of it.
truck stops?
No, we're all. We should be though. I've been saying for a while we should be. We should find some way to get the bottles. Like I'll drive them to the Starship. I don't know if Starship is ubiquitous nationwide, but that's like the dirty store where you can go get like lube and like dildos and stuff.
Dude, honestly, we should.
Lion's Den.
Adam get you some distribution.
Like if we could get in Lion's Den and Adam and Eve places like
Cafe
that.
Risque. You ever go to a Cafe Risque?
No. Is that like a cafe that's like a burlesque show?
That makes it sound 10,000 times as fancy as what it is. A cafe inside a burlesque show. No, it's a Waffle House inside a whorehouse. It's like and with one pole. So like I've told this story before, but it's too fucking funny. Or at least it is to me because I come from this small Christian little town, and whoever was on the board that approves business licenses or what have you, they thought Cafe Risque was a hamburger family restaurant, is how I heard it phrased. It is, in fact, a strip club, a topless strip club that serves food and sells porno DVDs. Ew. And they plopped it down right off the interstate. As it's the first thing you see when you get off the interstate to Livonia was Cafe Risque. They put billboards for 20 miles in every direction. Cafe Risque, exit 9 or whatever the fuck it is. I don't even recall. But it was this eyesore, bright yellow and orange signage. Huge, bright yellow and orange, Cafe Risque. And it was like toys, lubes, DVDs, and sexy ladies. And there's like a silhouette of a woman. And again, small little Christian town.
I've seen these signs.
They're all up and down if you drive from Georgia to Florida, because I think there's multiple ones down there. That's where Lock and Load should be, right on the shelf at a Cafe Risque.
You need your packaging to be shotgun shells in some kind of design, and the pills are stacked inside of it. Dude, you would sell tons of them at gas stations.
Oh, you want to make like a one day bullet shot of Lock and Load? Like
just try it out. Give it a shot.
Try it, but we would need them to buy a lot.
Keep coming back for the next 2 weeks.
I don't want to mislead the consumer that it's not going to work.
Yeah, Daily Dose won't do it. I'm afraid
you'd have to dig
a daily dose to do it.
Yeah, it takes a daily dose.
You can do it, but you have to take it rectally. Now, if you take it rectally, you'll immediately, if you sound with it as well, that's the other thing I've heard of people doing, getting those capsules just straight into their...
Put it in your dick hole or your...
A single day dose won't do anything. You got to get it in your system.
Yeah, but if we could get it in one... Actually, I wanted to ask, how's the food at Cafe Risque?
I'm going to be honest, it wasn't that bad. Like...
What did you get at Cafe Risque?
You get a burger and fries, and it's hard to fuck that up because they've got a griddle right there. Like, how do you mess it up? It's like Waffle House. Waffle House burgers are good. Waffle House food's good, if you ask me. And the food was okay. I only ate there like once or twice. Honestly, we'd mostly go there because it was the only thing open at 1 or 2 in the morning besides Waffle House, and they had a pool table. So we'd shoot pool, and there'd be like one snaggletooth bitch over there dancing on the pole that you just didn't even want to really look at because it was awkward. The environment was all off. The vibe was weird, like you could...
You saw us look at her.
You could smell the beef cooking, and there she is right on that. They have the one pole in the whole place, and I just wanted to shoot pool, man. It was rough in there. Yeah.
Some of the reviews.
The county bought it. The county bought it back from them and bulldozed the facilities to the ground and put a Cracker Barrel there.
It's gone. Cafe Risque.
The one in Livonia is, but they have more in Florida.
Okay. Yeah, I get you.
There's one in Florida. Some reviews. A couple of the reviews are mentioning nothing but like the quality of a barbecue burger and how much they enjoy it. Can you imagine like putting your public like Steve Willoughby here? I loved the barbecue burger at this porn shack that I went on a business trip, not to my wife's knowledge. Like that ballsy. Dude, boomers in public reviews are insane. It's unreal. Like they'll just leave comments for all to see about strip clubs. It's like your daughter follows this account. Like your last review was...
Hell, she works there, Taylor. You think it's a big secret? I like she introduced me to the barbecue burger. For $18.99, you get a lap dance, a barbecue burger, and chili cheese fries.
Remember, everyone asked for cinnamon.
That's not a topping, is it?
It's my granddaughter. I'm so proud.
I'm going by nutmeg now, Grandpa.
That's like an even trashier spice to be named after.
Let's hear it for nutmeg.
Yeah.
She comes out with one good leg.
What would the ugly girl's spice? Like fennel.
Mm.
That's an ugly girl spice.
Mustard
Bay leaf.
spice.
I don't know.
Really fat chick named Powdered Sugar.
No, that by far the worst strip club I've ever attended. I haven't been to a bunch of strip clubs though. I think it's like 4 or 5 times, but that place was the worst. It was disgusting. Cracker
Yeah,
Barrel's
not
nice
big on
though.
strip clubs. They feel seedy because they are seedy.
I just don't like the deal. You know what I mean? I don't like the business arrangement that we have going where you pretend like you're into me and I keep putting money on the floor while you writhe around.
Yeah.
I don't like you want to talk about role play. You might as well have a big silly hat on your head and your eyes blacked out when you walk into that place if you think those girls like you.
If they pretended to be
Hello, Count Olaf here from a far land away with a few shekels. Which bar wench would like some of my shekels? And oh, me,
Did you ever go
Lord.
Vegas for shot or anything?
Of course, yeah.
We I was a groomsman in Phil DeFranco's wedding, and so we went to Vegas for the bachelor party and everything, and he had a friend arrange some stuff, go shoot guns or whatever. I don't even actually remember what we did during the day. I just remember the bad experience at the strip club, where you go there in the limo or whatever, and then you go to the VIP area, and like they ask you like, what are you into, like far as women, blah 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 or whatever. And the craziest thing was my dog's freaking out. It's like we go to the area and all your friends are here, which makes it even weirder. And so the girl comes over, sits down or whatever, and then everyone starts dancing, the exception of my girl. Apparently, what happened was the guy told them that we're internet people, had social media followings, and she sat down, started asking me about how to grow her audience online. And I shit you not, I had to pay to like give her a master class in social media marketing for
Jesus
like
Christ.
5 or 10 minutes because she was trying to get enough money so that she could get custody of her kid. I can't make this up. Like, did you not?
No, it's believable.
And
Yeah.
so it wasn't. What like this was pre OnlyFans days.
Do you
or
remember
whatever.
her name?
I don't. But she had a GoFundMe. So this is like pre OnlyFans stuff, right? So she get people like I guess to figure that out or whatever.
Regret that URL.
But she's like trying to figure out how to grow her audience on YouTube and Twitter and everything. It's like, am I the only fucking person who's ever been in this situation? And it's like, I'm not mad, I guess.
Probably. You're like, hey, can you at least swing your tits around while I tell you how algorithms work? Because I feel taken advantage of here.
You look over at everybody else and they're just looking at me like, what are you doing? I'm like, it's not me, I promise.
While you're doing this business consulting, was she like topless or?
Yeah. I think
No?
honestly, I try to block it out now because I was like, they're not my cup of tea.
Not a great time.
Yeah,
not a great time.
Man, you got roped into.
I mean, I like whores. I just don't like the fake ones. Like I wanted to fuck whores, not to like ogle them.
But what if you have so much in common?
I'm not here to look. Like you know what I mean? Like that's why I appreciate the strippers who are prostitutes as well. Like like don't nickel and dime me here. Just let me know what this thing costs.
You've said before like $200.
Yeah. Well, it depends on the girl, but like I remember the stripper that we were talking to in LA. It was like $600 or something like that to like come back to the hotel room or whatever.
It's not even as expensive as the blood test you need afterward.
Not nearly as expensive. No. But it was like 200, I think, in where was I? Dallas, Houston. Yes, Houston. The meal that I bought for her was more expensive than her vagina was to rent.
Ah, gross.
Yeah. To be fair, it was a delicious meal. It was pretty expensive. Yeah.
I wonder how many men like a prostitute has slept with Lifetime? Like, what's her body count? You think
Depends if
it's
she's good.
4
or not.
digits?
Probably.
You know,
I mean,
if
how
she's-
long
if she's
are they in
any
that
good.
business? Like, there's no way they're in that business for the long haul. Like, they're
Yeah,
going
I
to get
think-
pushed
Right.
out by some other younger crop of prostitutes in the next.
Nah, not anymore. Like again, I want to segue this into like this. I feel like we can take whores and YouTube selective monetization process and meld them together.
Yes, we'll call
And-
it Twitch.
And a dash of pedophilia. That's Twitch, all right.
Yeah.